Rose Spa Sleep Clinic tonight. Is that right? Wonderful. We've got everything all prepared for you. Let me just check you in here. And you can go ahead and lie down on this very comfortable bed. And you'll see there's a little dial on the side where you can set the bed to exactly the temperature that you'd like. I know some people like to get into a nice warm bed, and some people like to get between a pair of cool sheets. So, whichever you prefer, you can just go ahead and set the dial, and the bed will stay exactly the temperature that you like it. So we have a few different treatment options here at the sleep clinic. I see that you've chosen our deluxe option, which is just wonderful. I'm really glad that that's the one that you booked. So you are my only client tonight, so I'm really here just to make sure that you are nice and comfortable and relaxed and drift off to sleep, and you are my only priority for the night. So anything you need at all, I am completely here for you. It looks like you're getting settled into bed. That's great. So we're going to begin the first treatment. I have some lavender essential oil, and I've got it in a diffuser over here. So I'm just going to flick the switch and turn it on, and the room is gonna get nice and filled with this lovely lavender scent. And the lavender oil that we have is very, very high quality. We just want the best for you tonight. So I'm gonna flick that on, and then why don't we take a couple deep breaths together, and we can just focus on filling up our whole belly and just breathing nice and slow. And that'll give us both a chance to just kind of settle into this moment right here. All the hectic tasks of the day, that can all be behind us, as well as you're gonna have a busy day tomorrow too, huh? Well, that's okay. We're gonna let tomorrow worry about itself, so we can just focus on being right here. So I'll flick that switch on, and then you and I can both take some nice deep breaths, okay? All right. lavender smells really good, huh? Yeah. Let's just breathe in a little more. Let's just let that soothing lavender scent just completely relax us. All right, wonderful. I actually also have some peppermint room spray, and I've got that in a little spray bottle here, and I've discovered that I actually really love the combination of the lavender scent and the peppermint scent. I find that they work really well together, and of course they're both very good for relaxation and sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that peppermint spray just all around you, and it can also penetrate just a little bit into the sheets and blankets that you have on, so that throughout the night, if you turn over, you might just get a little bit more of that peppermint, which I think is just lovely. You might want to close your eyes so that none of the spray gets in your eyes. I'm gonna hold my hand just above your eyes here to kind of shield you from it, but you might want to also close your eyes, but that's up to you. Alright, I'm gonna spray some of that lovely peppermint scented spray. Okay. Wonderful. I bet you're already feeling a little more relaxed, aren't you? Yeah. Good. That's what we're here for. Okay. So, while you're just laying there in the bed and relaxing, I'm just going to really quickly take off your makeup and sunscreen that you have on. Don't want to go to bed with that on. So let me just take care of that for you. I've got some lovely makeup remover and cleanser in these cotton pads, and I'm just going to remove it. I'll start with your forehead here, and you'll notice it's got a really smooth, velvety texture. I'm gonna move on to your eyes now. this cleanser is kind of like a micellar water, if you're familiar with that style of product. So that means that we don't have to wash it off with water. It's just gonna remove all of your sunscreen and makeup and just any dirt from the day that your skin might have encountered. It's all just gonna come off on the cotton pads here, and it's very, very good for the skin as well. Alright, let me just make sure I got it everywhere. And you might want to close your eyes just while I make sure everything is all off. Alright. And so now that I've removed everything from your face from the day, even though that product is really smooth and velvety and it's not stripping your skin at all, I'm still just going to go in with a face lotion. And this lotion is great for hydration, and it also is good for like acne breakouts. So we're just gonna make sure that your skin is just all hydrated. I'll just rub this in here. And this night cream is just a little thicker than a cream that we would use during the day, since we don't have to worry about applying any makeup or sunscreen on top of it. It can be a little bit thicker, and that's just really gonna help lock in all the hydration. And there's some really, really good ingredients in the lotion too. I think you're gonna wake up and your skin is gonna be just a little more like plump than it usually is, because this is a really, really great lotion and it's gonna work overnight on your skin. Okay, wonderful. I made some lavender tea for you. There's lavender and chamomile and a little bit of nettle, and I sweetened it with just a tiny, tiny bit of honey. So I'm gonna give this to you, and you can go ahead and just sip on that tea nice and slow. You can just take your time. Remember, we're here to slow down. We're not in a rush about anything. Isn't that wonderful? So, while you are drinking that tea, I have some magnesium oil. It's just like a body lotion, a body oil that has some magnesium in it. I don't know if you are aware, but magnesium is really, really helpful for going to sleep, and the body does a really good job of absorbing magnesium when it's applied transdermally on the skin. So never know. Maybe the reason you've been having a difficult time sleeping is because you didn't have enough magnesium. Wouldn't it be wonderful if it was that simple of a fix, huh? So, what I'm going to do while you continue to drink your tea is I'm going to rub this magnesium oil into the soles of your feet. Can absorb into the skin in the soles of your feet there really well. And you also get a lovely foot massage in the process. That sounds like a pretty good deal, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna start on your right foot here. You just go ahead and relax. I'm just gonna rub that magnesium oil into the sole of your foot. I'm gonna work it in really well with my thumbs and give you a really nice massage on the bottoms of your feet. And I'm gonna make sure I get into the heel of the foot and the ball of the foot. And I'm going to rub it onto all of your little toes. And I'm also going to go on the top of your foot and into your ankles on the side of your foot here. And I'm going to go up just a little bit to include some of the lower leg and the calf. And I'm going to finish off on the right foot here by pressing on some pressure points that help with relaxation and help with getting to sleep. I can tell that you've had a very busy day, or maybe a busy week or month, and you've been walking around a lot and doing a lot of different things. So I'm very glad that you've come to the sleep clinic so that I get to take care of you for tonight, because I know that you've just been juggling so many different things and you really deserve a chance to just unplug and just relax. And I'm really, really glad that I can help to give that to you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start on your left foot now. And the magnesium does tend to work pretty quickly. It's not instantaneous, but it's pretty close. You should start feeling the relaxing effects of the magnesium within about 5 to 10 minutes of when I started. So that's pretty quickly. And you'll know you're feeling it just because you're feeling a little bit more relaxed, like your whole body can just kind of go. That's how you know that you're feeling the magnesium. And the idea of sleep just starts to sound better and better. All right, I'm going to work this magnesium oil down into the heel of your left foot. And up to the ball of your left foot. I'm going to work it up into the toes of your foot and the top of your foot. All around the ankle of your left foot, the inside of the ankle, the outside of the ankle. And I'm gonna massage just a bit up into your lower leg, into your calf, and onto your shin. And I'm gonna do some pressure points on this foot that are gonna help you have an easier time falling asleep. You know, you really, really deserve to be pampered and to let someone take care of you. You really deserve that. All right. Do you like to sleep with your socks on or with your socks off? Okay, wonderful. I'll have it just that way for you. And it looks like you're finished with your lavender nettle tea. So I'm gonna take that back. That was pretty tasty, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so now you can just lay back down and get nice and comfortable. I have some rosemary scalp oil, and rosemary happens to be good for stimulating the hair follicles in the scalp, which is a nice extra bonus. But what we're using it for today is just its relaxing properties. It just smells very fresh and clean, and it blends really, really well with the peppermint and lavender. So I'm just going to give you a lovely scalp massage using just a little bit of that rosemary oil. I'm not going to use a ton to the point where it leaves your hair greasy. Your hair is just going to be nice and soft and shiny when I'm done. So you just go ahead, relax on the bed, and I'm just going to give you a lovely, soothing scalp massage. you're starting to look pretty tired, and you don't have to respond to me when I talk at all. If you reach a point where you're kind of drifting off to sleep, you're welcome to just do that. Don't stay awake on my account. Okay, so I'm just looking, and I can see some bad dreams are just kind of stuck in your aura a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to pluck them out so that you won't have any bad dreams. Okay, I don't see any more. I think I got all of them. So you're gonna have wonderful, wonderful dreams tonight. It looks like you're getting pretty close to falling asleep. I'm just going to gently sing to you to just help you fall asleep. Okay, so you just relax. All right, my dear, I'm just going to tuck you in. I'll stretch the covers nice and tight and tuck them in around you to keep you nice and safe all night. Let me just fluff up your pillow just a little bit. You don't have to move. All right. It looks like you're getting pretty tired. If you need anything tonight, you can just call out and I'll be there in a second to help you with whatever you need. And I'm just gonna be right outside the door in case you need anything, and also just to help watch over you and keep you safe all night. So you can just go ahead and relax, 'cause I'm here to keep you safe and to keep all of your needs met. Okay. And in the morning, I will have a lovely cup of tea waiting for you. I am so glad that that you came to the sleep clinic tonight. Thank you so much for letting me help to treat you. I really care about you a lot, and I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to help you out tonight. Okay, I will be right in the next room. Pleasant dreams.